Hi everybody. This is the second episode of Keys to Inspire. And in the first one, I was just introducing how music is a blessing. And on this particular episode, I just wanted to show you how you can start making music with just one instrument. So the little anecdote is that yesterday I sold one of my favorite synthesizer. It's like a very complex one, very expensive, very sought after instrument. And I just wanted to take the opportunity to show that with maybe picking the most simple instrument I have at my place, the cheapest, the more accessible one, I can show you that I can make music with it and that you can make music with very simple, small instruments. So I have this instrument, it's called a kalimba. It looks like this. It's a very small instrument you play with your thumbs, both of them. And this is what we call, it's a complex term, it's called diatonic. It's not a chromatic. Chromatic means that the instrument allows you to play all the possible notes. A diatonic is an instrument that can have a selection of certain notes and play together. They fit all well with one another. So I think when you pick your first instrument, it's great to use an instrument that is what we call diatonic. For example, a kalimba, diatonic harmonica works also. You also have the hang drum, that is an option. And this way, no matter what note you play, it's gonna sound good and it's gonna sound together. I just picked this kalimba. Any kalimba would cost between, $30 to $100. And what matters is that you put your hands in an instrument. Never go for the expensive one if it's the first time you're discovering an instrument. Always my advice is if you're really lost, go to your local music store if you do have one and start talking to the vendor and the seller. Usually they know, they can really advise you. If you don't have a music store around you, you can go to an e-commerce platform and look for the best seller and look for the price tag. And go for the cheaper or the cheapest or the second cheapest or the third cheapest, depending on your budget. And avoid getting lost in endless YouTube and 100 tabs being opened before buying your instrument. Make sure it makes sense for you budget-wise and start getting your hands in the instrument and start playing with it. So today I'm going to show you in this kalimba how I approach an instrument usually. So basically an instrument allows you to make a sound out of it. And my approach is that there's not a good way or a bad way to play an instrument. The main compass are your ears. So this instrument, if I was to approach it and start hitting on it just like this, it's not really how you should play it. But if you feel that it sounds good, just play with it, just. In this case, there is a skin in this instrument, so you can actually, why not start playing like this? Just a side note, for those who know what is a reverb, I added a little bit of an effect here because I'm playing just one instrument and I just wanted to give it a bit more body. But let's continue like this. Like, why not hit? If you are hitting an instrument, try multiple places. This sound is not the same as this. Even here. Even if I put my finger here and press. Maybe it's going to be a different one. And I still haven't played as I'm supposed to play, which is using my thumbs. But, you know, just approaching an instrument like this, it's a great way to get out of the how to play correctly. And again, your ears are the final, will have the final word. So if I like this, I can keep on playing like this. And you see, I have a microphone, and I realize that depending on the distance with the microphone, the sound is different. So the sound can change so much, not only with how you strike your instrument, but also playing with the microphone. If you do have a microphone, some of you are in the level 0, I don't have a microphone, I don't know. But at least this way you can realize how making music is really playing with the sound before playing with the instrument. So if I approach, I'm picking up more bass. Why not just put my finger here? So now I'm gonna play like it's supposed to play, like with the thumbs. So normally, but you're not gonna start playing like this on the first time. But if you approach an instrument and you're supposed to play with your thumb, always explore all the options of the instrument. Like I have several little things here, so I'm gonna play each one separately first. Playing every single options I have with just one hand, for example. And then I can realize that why not strike it with your fingers like this? Not great? Why not pinch it with your nails? Why not be very gentle? And, oops, sorry, and try with both of your thumbs. Exploring all the options that you have. Always about speed. You don't have to play things fast. You can take your time, and you can take as much time as you can. And my advice, start extremely slow. And when you hit a sound, take the time to discover the sound, because the sound starts a certain way, dies a certain way. And let's take just one note, okay? Always notice the difference between if you go hard on the note or soft, you're going to have so many different subtleties. So for example, For example, here I'm muting the sound. So I'm playing it. And it goes like doom, doom. Because the rest of the little metal is actually vibrating. So I'm playing it. It's beautiful. I can go slow. Also, repetition. When you make music for yourself, if you like something, don't hesitate to do it over and over and over. Nobody else is judging you. No one is sitting on your shoulder expecting to be entertained. So that's the beauty about having what I call an intimate relationship with your music, and so that music can bring you joy. If you like to repeat something, do it. Never judge yourself. If you like the sound of something, repeat it forever. Like, I swear to God, sometimes I find like a good bass line. There's my bass here, right here. And I'm capable of just playing it for 6 minutes straight because it's just a funky bass. It can be very simple, but you like it. And that is something I really advise you to do if you want to enjoy music. If you like something as simple as if you want to sing. I just wanted to sing, so I sang. That's another advice I'm giving you. It's going to come naturally or not, but if you feel like singing, if you even feel like talking when like, I don't know, this sounds like a lullaby, and it would be nice to talk to yourself or tell a story about something that happened, to your kids, This is the story of a princess or a prince or a knight, and etc. If you find a moment to share your music because it comes from the heart, do it. I mean, if you want to tell a story to your kids using a kalimba as a background, do it, because this is going to give such an incredible dimension to music. Sound can be by itself the goal. Sound can be a canvas for your story. Sound can be the beginning of a presentation for your work. And I think I'll wrap it up now, because I think I've shown you how with one very simple instrument you can explore. And I'll just leave you with this. I told you about repetition. I told you about making your music for yourself. And I think you might have seen me close my eyes when I was starting to play. One of the most powerful thing in music is traveling through music, having like this kind of like a journey inside, and closing your eyes and thinking of something, thinking of a landscape, of a story, And I'll leave you with that. My dad, who basically gave me music, told me, always think of something when you play. And I think he meant of something else than music. And I'll leave you with that little thought. And looking forward to sharing with you in the third episode another story of making music a blessing. Thank you very much. Take care and subscribe. Why not?